Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to continue to be your daily advocate. If you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all of you who have been watching and following me for so long. It truly means a lot, and I'm glad that I can be this person.
Regulators in the United States and the United Kingdom have called for more international cooperation to help them oversee decentralized finance and the burgeoning crypto sector. I believe that if we're going to unlock the potential of digital assets and services, a lot of the progress we make along this road will depend on really high levels of international collaboration, U.S. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell said at the Bank for International Settlements Innovation Summit on Wednesday. The Bank of England's Governor, Andrew Bailey, agreed that regulators must quickly get a handle on DeFi and the sector's growth. We have to do it as a team on a global scale. Because if we try to do it in our own places, we'll fail because it'll get away from us and it'll always be somewhere else, Bailey said at the summit. According to a chain analysis report, the United Kingdom received $170 billion in value from DeFi protocols between June 2020 and July 2021, the most in Europe at the time. According to Powell, the Fed is sharing its research on central bank digital currencies with 6 other central banks at the BIS. Their discussions will include stablecoins, crypto assets, and financial innovation, among other topics. We are committed to working with our domestic and international colleagues to ensure that payment and monetary systems evolve responsibly, bringing about improvements while preserving safety, soundness, and financial stability, Powell said. In January, the Federal Reserve issued a long-awaited white paper on central bank digital currencies, but it made no commitment to create a digital dollar. According to the white paper, any CBDC must ensure privacy, act as an intermediary with the private sector, be transferable, and follow money laundering and terrorism financing rules. Meanwhile, in October, private parties in the United Kingdom established the Digital Pound Foundation, a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting the development of a CBDC in the country. Before we go further, I'm super excited to be working with Omaze to offer you the chance to win $100K in cash, all while supporting a great cause, International Medical Corps. Go to omaze.com/cryptoinspiration to enter for your chance to win. Omaze launched with a mission to transform typical charitable giving. They give people the chance to dream big and win once-in-a-lifetime prizes, all while helping nonprofits make the world a better place. In this month, you can win a life-changing $100,000 in cash. What would you do with the prize if you won? You probably can invest a lot of that in XRP, which will grow your capital even more, and that only by clicking on the link in the description below. All this while helping a nonprofit organization. It's a win-win situation. So International Medical Corps provides urgent health care and other vital services to people affected by disaster, disease, and conflict. The war in Ukraine has become a desperate humanitarian crisis, and International Medical Corps is providing urgent relief. Teams in Ukraine and the surrounding region are expanding access to medical and mental health services for affected communities, helping refugees, and providing critical supplies, services, and programs at Ukrainian borders. With your donation, you can fund their future, whether it's going back to school, launching that dream business, planning a wedding, or saying goodbye to debt. Upon that, for your chance to win $100K in cash, go to omaze.com/cryptoinspiration and enter now for your chance to win. Donations support the amazing work of the International Medical Corps. Go to the link in the description. As we all know, Ripple, a blockchain-based company, partnered with the Digital Pound Foundation, an independent forum, to investigate the development and implementation of British CBDC in the UK, the fastest smart contract company aside from Ripple. CBDCs and other digital money forms, according to DPF, can help to develop inclusive payment services like programmable money and enhance the UK's payments infrastructure. On October 14th, Ripple announced its partnership with the Independence Forum and expressed enthusiasm for the project. Susan Friedman, Ripple's head of policy, stated that the partnership is part of Ripple's ongoing work with central banks around the world on technical and policy issues related to the development of CBDCs. Friedman stated that DPF, in partnership with Ripple, will assist the United Kingdom in achieving its goal of creating a more inclusive and sustainable financial system. Indirectly, it all points to XRP being used as the US CBDC. Also, check out at Tradeboy Cardi's tweet. Dear customers, starting on April 4th, Coinbase will introduce some changes required by Canadian regulations. He writes alongside an image from Coinbase. When you send crypto to another financial entity or money services business, such as another cryptocurrency exchange, we are legally required to ask you for your information about the recipient of the transaction, such as their name and address. We can clearly see that regulations are beginning to emerge. Furthermore, these regulations will have a cascading effect. When one domino falls, you know what happens. It quickly spreads this same effect to others. The crypto world is about to enter a new era, with more exchanges becoming regulated. As a result, we will see a 100% increase in the majority of utility coins. Then there's Ashley's tweet, which says, "Moon is definitely in fall." Now, as you are all aware, the executive order will be issued in September, which coincides with the end of the SEC lawsuit. Furthermore, the ISO 20022 will be implemented around the same time. We're not sure if you can all see what's going on right now. There will be some significant changes in the near future, and in the words of Brad Garlinghouse, this is the Great Reset. The perfect storm is the result of a coordinated effort. As a result, everything will come together around the same time at this rate. The Congress will need time to coordinate all the different agencies and get everyone on the same page in order for the executive order to pass. It's as if someone is blowing a horn to get everyone's attention. With all of this happening at nearly the same time, we can be certain that we will be mooning soon. We're not promising a moon in September. Many people believe that all of this could happen as early as April. All we have to do now is wait and see where the market takes us. Moving on, Reuters.com has some more interesting news. The Bank of England lays out the first regulatory framework for cryptocurrency. The deadline for banks to lay out crypto plans, according to the regulatory sketch, is June 3rd. The regulators will consult on the rules governing stable coins in 2023. When we look at what Reuters published, we can see that the Bank of England began sketching out Britain's first regulatory framework for crypto assets on Thursday, saying that while the sector is still small, its rapid growth could pose a future risk to financial stability if left unregulated. Concerns that crypto assets could be used to circumvent financial sanctions imposed on Russia since its invasion of Ukraine have prompted regulatory scrutiny. It's clear that regulations are required in order of the institutions to receive the much-needed approval. After that, they can devote all of their efforts to crypto regulation. The good news is that XRP and other crypto assets are being regulated. Most institutions will likely pour large sums of money into XRP as soon as regulations are clarified. While crypto assets are unlikely to provide a practical way to avoid sanctions on a large scale in the near future, the possibility of such behavior highlights the importance of ensuring that crypto asset innovation is accompanied by effective public policy frameworks to maintain broader trust and integrity in financial systems. As we are nearing the end of today's video, we have something interesting from Cointelegraph for you. MIT welcomes the Bank of England to its stable of CBDC digital currency research partners, the statement reads. This is not something that has just begun, but it is the first time they have publicly stated it. CBDC research was started by the bank in 2020. MIT, on the other hand, is not alone in this field. CBDCs are being studied in about 60 countries with about 15 pilot projects underway, including China's own digital yuan. This simply means that as soon as the new financial system is launched, more CBDC projects will be submitted. In fact, Australia, Malaysia, Singapore, and South Africa are currently participating in the Dunbar project of the Bank of International Settlements Innovation Hub. Nigeria and the Bahamas have already established CBDCs. Jamaica, on the other hand, is expected to do so in a few weeks. We've noticed that interest in CBDCs is growing by the day. If they aren't researching CBDCs, they are working on something else. This demonstrates that the new era of central bank digital currencies is about to begin, as everything has been meticulously planned. It's possible they've been planning this for a couple of years. Furthermore, following approval from Tanzania's central bank, fintech firm Flutterwave, which uses Ripple's payment solution RippleNet for cross-border settlements, has announced its expansion into the country. In a recent announcement, Flutterwave stated that it had received regulatory approval from the Bank of Tanzania to operate as a payment service provider in the East African country. After the Bank of Tanzania approved our license as a payment service provider, we're excited to be bringing our products to great businesses and individuals in Tanzania, Flutterwave said in a statement. Flutterwave is one of the financial institutions that uses Ripple's RippleNet to settle cross-border transactions. Since joining Ripple's payment solution in 2018, the company has processed more than 140 million transactions worth more than $9 billion for clients like Uber, Booking.com, Facebook, and Flywire. Various global financial institutions have adopted RippleNet for cross-border payments in the meantime. Ripple's payment solution has been adopted by a number of financial institutions, including Tranglo, Novati, Mobile Money, and Al Ansari Exchange.
So enjoy your day, everybody. I'm always here for you. Leave any comments or questions below, and be sure to subscribe. But thanks, everybody. I really appreciate you. Enjoy your day, and I always have your back. So thanks so much, everybody.